And welcome back. More Elden Ring. We are winding down to the final episode. Is probably going to be the next episode. I intentionally went and looked for some other stuff to do. First, I did find Tieta. She's here, so we can finish her quest line.
Hello? Would you donate any shaburi? I'm on a pilgrimage, and when I eat one of those great... Oh, now I can feel the distant light once more. That aside, I wonder what shaburi grapes really are. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to behold.
They're human eyes.
No. That's not possible. Not all of those people. Their own... So those noises I heard were...
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. I'm alright now. Don't mind me. I apologize. You only did as I asked.
Yep.
I'll be fine. Think no... I apologize. I'll be fine.
And then she heads to the Bellum Church. I knew the Bellum Church was one of the places she goes to, but we couldn't find her last time. So I wanted to wrap up this part of the story. Where is she? She down here? Nope. Maybe she's upstairs. Or not. Oh, did we have to reload? I hate this. This needs to be fixed in their later games. I think this is like, you know, it's a little silly. Yeah, we had to reset.
Ah, I've gleaned something very important indeed, thanks to you.
Oh.
The reason why it was eyes I had to eat. The distant light is far and frail, so faint it can't be seen by the naked eye. But with everyone's eyes together, it appears.
Because your eyes are closed,
Finally,
so we don't
it
actually
all
see
makes
the
sense.
sockets.
I'm certain now. I will be a finger maiden. I've gleaned something very certain now.
Yeah, a finger maiden for the 3 fingers, which are the bad ones, but I mean, I guess the 2 fingers are also bad. They're just bad in a different way.
Oh, hello. Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the brute. I would truly love to. The distant light seems far closer. I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one.
Well, let's actually take a look, because we're gonna not have it anymore. We've already taken a look a long time ago at the regular grapies. But, the Eyeball of the Night Vike, seared with a repulsive fingerprint burn. Alright, go become your finger maiden.
Have you ever heard? They're special. I would truly... The distant light, but I can't sense a piece. Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad. Oh. Oh. A fingerprint grape. Tried and true. What a wondrous thing. A fingerprint grape. Oh. How sweet.
Alright, you can enjoy your eyeball in peace.
How it burns. Thank you. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be a...
And then she appears where we were here. The Frenzy Flame prescription. We do have a couple other things to do. We'll just talk to her, say hi. We're not gonna do this because obviously this is the bad ending. If all of the hints, the square terrifying door, the lady eating eyeballs. I think there's a lot of hints here that this is the bad ending and that you have to beat two of the hardest bosses in the game if you want to get out of it.
I realized as we've talked, I'll be a maiden, and you, surely a lord. Go to the door ahead. After divesting yourself of your possessions, it will surely open, and the three fingers will welcome you. May the flame of chaos find purchase within you. Go to the door. It will surely...
Yeah, they make sure that you also have the opportunity to talk to Shabriri, who tells you, yeah, we're evil and we want to kill everybody. So I feel like if you don't get the memo, it's kind of your fault. Next. I have heard rumor of something that we missed. Damn it. But yeah, you saw that room. We missed a room. I don't know if there's anything else we missed down here. But I kind of hate this place, so I'm not gonna explore it anymore. Here we go. Official's attire. And a Blade of Calling. That is the alternate version of the Black Knife. This is the weapon that, how did I forget? Dagger once ago, fill our journey, power of its former owner, the Kindling Maiden. Melina. How did I forget Melina's name? Yeah, this is Melina's sword. Yeah, it's not as good. It's very cool. Don't get me wrong, but we're already fucked by the holy damage we're dealing. We can't afford to do something that does even worse split holy damage. I mean, look at this. Actually, it doesn't even look as bad, but looks like there's way more. Because this is 161. Yeah, this one looks like the holy damage is less badly split, but also I think the skill is way worse. So I think we're gonna have to stick with our Black Knife. I guess we gotta just jump. Okay. Still very weird that we make no sound, but I think that's also very cool, so stick with this. What's the other thing? I figured something else out. It's the Blade of Calling. Yeta. And I didn't make any notes for the third one, so, is there anything else I was thinking of? Didn't do. There's the one big thing, but I want to think of everything else before we get to that. I guess we can see what Shibriri has to say. I don't think I'm gonna remember. My memory is terrible.
And in chosen descend as Gordian.
Okay, he didn't say anything different. Where's our guys? We want to find them. I want to check with Corwin. Buy out anything else he has. Oh, I remember what it is. I remember what it is. We will do that after this. Yeah, we're almost done with the little stuff. We're doing just little stuff right now for the first part of this episode. Because we've done all the, we're basically at the end, and I just want to make sure that we have enough content for 2 full episodes. Of course, I could get screwed, and then we end up having 2 really long episodes, which would stink. So, I guess that's a fair point. The skeleton's gonna spawn again. I don't really know what they're tied to. Yeah, I guess they are tied. They aren't tied to anything. I thought they were tied to the guy, Mariner, but we killed him, so. No. Back to the Stargazer's ruins. Go this way. Oh. No. I thought that was an item. But it was not. I'm definitely dragging this out a little bit, because, like, I don't want the game to be done. This has been such a fun playthrough, but,
Nice to see. Do you need something?
yes. We have Urgent Heal. We have officially bought everything that you have, so... We're done. And we can head off to the last little thing. Back in Limgrave. Before we get married. I mean, you know, do some other stuff. I don't think we needed to... Oh, what's going on here? Patches is back. Why is he... We get to fight Patches again.
Help yourself to a man's personal belongings.
Yeah, you better fucking believe I did.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it. Wait. Don't tell me. Is that you? Oh, Christ. Please, wait. I surrender. I surrender. I swear.
Alright. I'll let you surrender.
Glad to see we're on the same page. I'd never cross you. Not even close. Ah, it's been ages since I've seen you. I didn't even realize. Took you for a demi-human or something. You know how it is. Water under the... Hell's this bandit, especially if we keep running into the likes of you.
He'll set up another shop. And I want to buy whatever he has, basically. And then we're going to do the unthinkable and murder this stupid sack of shit. I don't know why we're sneaking.
refund.
I don't remember if he actually sells anything good in the late game. Grace mimics. Sure. Garbage cheap. We'll just grab those.
Cheers for that. Pardon me. Have it your way. You'll get what's coming. Don't go thinking I'm a soft touch. Last chance to surrender, mate. Grovel, and I'll forgive you.
There we go. That's all I wanted from you, dickhead. Was that little extra.
It was bound to happen someday.
Ah,
What a shit show.
you better believe it, dickhead. And we get his amazing armor set, which we will definitely have to experiment with, but very quickly, because we got other stuff to do today. I don't remember which for his gauntlet. There they are. Ooh, that looks good. As much as I really like the tall boots, I think the colors on this will be a lot better. If I can find where they are. So many armors now. There they are. Oh, that switches us to medium. I think that's them. But yeah, that stops us on medium, so I think we have to stick with these. Which is fine. I think the gauntlets look way better, though. Anyway, that's that. Last off, we hadn't finished Ronnie's quest line just yet. Although, we're basically done with it. We've killed the Jula. And now all that's left is to speak. Also, appreciate the reactivity. The air tree is indeed on fire. Oh, we did have this unlocked. All right. Jesus, that is Ronnie's two fingers. And the curse mark of death, since she used the weapon. And Ronnie herself is looking a little beat up. But we got the ring from her mom, so... Even though this is her doll body, I mean, this is not her real body. We've seen her real body. It's a charred husk.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
And of course, now we are officially betrothed. So, we're going to get a wedding present. We referenced the wedding present a little earlier. Yeah, none of these... One of the sad things is that none of these cool other headgears that we have work with the... Very few headgears work with the, and the reason why we were sticking with that Nox, the modified Nox, is because it is one of the few that works with the ghostly headwear. Shocked this is a large white instead of a yellow, but, hello! Moonlight Greatsword, the iconic, for those of you who don't know, the Moonlight Greatsword is a weapon that has been in basically every single FromSoft game, including a bunch that are not, like, from Kingsfield to Bloodborne, it's in all of them. It's in every single one. I believe it's also in, I know it's in Ninja Blade. I don't know about the Armored Core games, but it is in basically every one of their games. It's like their signature thing. So in this universe, those great swords are the traditional wedding gift. So we get the Dark Moon from Ronnie, and obviously Radigan got one, which he reforged into the Golden Order Greatsword that we got off that one Misbegotten. But it is an intelligence weapon. We can take a look at it, though. It is very nice. It's very good if you're doing an intelligence build. It's got a very cool, obviously I can't show it off, but it's got a very cool, I should also read the, a moon greatsword bestowed by the Carrion Queen upon her spouse to honor a long-standing tradition, one of the legendary armaments. Ronnie's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, but this sword is but a beam of its light. So yeah, you raise it aloft and gives the blade frostbite damage, and increases the magic scaling. So that magic damage, that magic damage goes up, frost damage goes up, and it also shoots sword beams like Legend of Zelda. And it's got that. Yeah, we can't do it, obviously. But it also makes it sparkly, which is nice. It's a very cool weapon, and very fun to use. Fittingly a legendary it fits the status of legendary armament. Especially, so if you're doing like a mage warrior, that's a great weapon for it. And that's basically it for Ronnie. Except you're a little bit of a sneaky person, and you want a tiny little line change. You have to hear all of her dialogue. And that includes.
I take it thou hast noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision.
Yeah, so she'd get her
Mine will
talking
be an
about her
order
interests.
not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch all become impossibilities, which is why I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only Lord? Mine will be an order not of God, and I would abandon this soil. Wouldst thou come to me?
Yep. So she talks a little more about what her vision is like.
Mine will be an and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come?
I guess that she'll repeat. I don't know if we need to reset. Sometimes you do. But yeah, she likes to talk about her vision with you, which is nice. Gives you a little more insight into her.
Mine will be an and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come? Mine will be an all and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come?
Yep, we will be coming with you on that. And now we are off. Actually, no we're not, because we have to do our last level up. Not our last, but one of the last. We need about 10,000 souls, though. In which case, it's time for our friend the Heartbow. And I'm actually gonna do a reasonably large farm here. Not a huge farm, but I want to do a bit of a farm, because I also want to visit the round table. We can craft some bow and arrows. We can also swap this to be this. Because there's a bunch of cool shit we can get now, and I want to make use of it. I'm a garbage shot. Alright, there we go. 13,000. That's enough for our level. And we'll kill him one more time. Oh, it looks like he dropped an item that time. Too bad. I just want to make sure we have enough. I don't care about losing any of this, but... Not sure what talisman we're gonna want for this upcoming fight. I've got to think about that. We have 3 points. We can put into anything we want. Well, against Malenia, we're struggling a lot with damage. But we're also struggling with health. And stamina. And magic. I don't think our magic supply is that bad. We can heal... I think we're fine on our magic supply. I think we're honestly fine on Vig. I think... we're gonna wait. And I think we're gonna go to the deep root depth. And we're gonna grab, I don't remember if this was a bell dude, but... I don't think he was, but I want to start cloning some of our, I wish there was a better indication whether or not they rebel or not after we've, you know, knocked them down. But I want to clone some of our... Okay, so will this let me clone everything, I think? Yeah. Alright. Sigisax we can do. Fire Giant we can do. But the one I actually want to do... Oh, I don't actually remember what he gives us, but we're definitely going to want to do the Rock Goddess. Now we have 2 Rock Goddesses, because we are definitely going to want that.
Don't do healthy.
Okay, so he gives us the Rancor Call, okay. The Blasphemous Blade. I think we did check that. Yeah, most of these don't really help us. This might be a good incant, but the thing we really want is these 2. Obviously, we're not going to use this sword. It's a very cool sword, but it's very unwieldy as well. But we're also going to get Scarlet Aeonia, which is a very cool spell.
Now do what you...
Oh, right. I wanted to go get it put into champions, too. Because Malenia's gear is very cool. Now we're gonna need to do more grinding. I don't think Malenia's helm works with it. I think I checked and there's a list.
I see.
I can look it up really quick. That would be cool, but the Black Knife armor, it's the torso that gives it. There is a list. It's a really short list, unfortunately. Yeah, the Black Knife hood, obviously, the Blood-Soaked Mask, the Astrologer hood, the Perfumer hood, the Chain Coif, the Fingerprint helm, the Altered Eccentrics hood, and the Altered Nox hoods. That's what we're using right now. So unfortunately, none of the very cool helmets that would look good with it work. So I don't know if we'll have any real use for any of Malenia's pieces, but I did want to have them. So they are very, very nice. Next, we can actually start attuning these spells. And we also should do our level up. Yeah, actually, that worked out perfectly. We got the perfect amount. But let's think about spells. Flame of the Fell God is phenomenal. We no longer need this. So we've got these 3. What else are we gonna be wanting? This takes up 3, which is fine because I don't think we need that much anymore. Black Flame Ritual we obviously want back. We can probably take one of the lightning spells. But the question is which one? I think Frozen Lightning Spear has served us the best. Obviously, Flame of the Fell. And then we will add Scarlet Aeonia. And then we have got 3 slots. And what do you know? We've got 3 spells that we want to put in there. Blessing's Boon. Right? Actually, I think we can go with Blessing of the Air Tree, because we're using it with the infinite magic, so it doesn't matter how much magic, and that's just a better heal. Then obviously our Black Flames Protection, and our Great Heal, which is our backup healing. And now we decide on what we're going to invest in. Dex helps our, like, slashy damage, but we're not really doing that often. The other thing Dex helps with is our cast speed, but I don't think we're going to make a substantial difference there. I think we should just dump it into Faith, because that's going to help with the damage scaling on our holy damage, right? And all our spells. And that's where we're really getting our damage from, not our slashes. I think we'll put 1 more into Endurance, and then we'll put 2 into Faith. I feel so bad putting it into Faith and not Dex. Because Dex does help with the casting speed, but like now putting 1 into Dex is not going to do anything, so... Now we should probably test our new spell out. Where's a good place to test? I guess we can just do it here. But then we need to figure out what we're going to bring to Malekith. That's actually pretty efficient. That's a lot of hyper armor. That's so cool. Yeah, I feel like if they just made that 2 instead of 1, and 2 instead of 3, I think a lot of the problems people have with this would be mitigated. We got off quite a few casts there. A fair shot that we have to kill them. And we'll just head to the Church of Vaz and spend those runes. Just buy some useless spells, who cares? Sure. Sure. Sure, and sure. Okay, now we have all the spells. Now we can head... to face Malekith. Now the real question is, what are we bringing here? He uses the same attacks I do. He's actually very similar to what I'm doing here. Oh. This might be a meta play if we can get Rot on him with the Scarlet Aeonia. I think let's try that. That sounds like a fun strat. What are we bringing physic-wise? Bubble Tear sounds good. Let's just get in that really close. And I don't know if we're gonna even need, but I think we should bring Tish enough in life for this fight. If we're going to use a summon, I don't think we're gonna need one. Malekith is hard, but we've beaten Malenia at this point, so... we should be fine. Alright. One of the last big bosses.
Tarnished. Why wouldst thou?
Hey, Garank.
Why?
Playing this very badly. We aren't even in phase 2 yet. Stay away from this path. Okay. That was mostly me playing terribly. That's not a testament to how this fight is gonna go. Like, phase 1 is not hard. I'm just playing like a goof. I'm trying to play with all my new toys. And not thinking, and I think that's obviously that's obviously a big mistake. I think we should just go for our strat right off the bat. Like we can't play around. So we're getting close to him is just dangerous. Because he's got that really fast attack.
Become my blade once more.
Hi, Malekith. So yeah, he's me, but like way stronger. Ow. So yeah, he may or may not have just slaughtered me there. The danger, of course, is... He's definitely a challenge. Dodging that is really hard. See how much damage he does? Remember, we have the plot on this. We have that defense. I don't think Kindred Abroad is helping us here, by the way. Yeah, see, he can just stack on us. He can solo stack. You can see how it gets faster every time he hits us. So, looks like our blessing doesn't actually out heal that. And that's why I think we're gonna switch back to Blessing's Boon, because we also can't do this mid-combat. Problem with... Problem with Black Flame's protection is it doesn't actually help us here. I think we're just gonna drop that for now. It is nice, obviously, to deal with his, like, hits, but we can do the same thing by changing our loadout. This is what we want to focus on. This is gonna be useless. Flame of the Fell God might be useful, but Great Heal might be useful, but... I think we're gonna stick with just Blessing's Boon for this fight. Kind of the way we were just sticking with the buff. Like, Blessing's Boon wasn't doing anything for us against Malenia. I don't think the physical damage is gonna do anything for us against him. Because we can just take this instead, and we get basically the same effect. Although I guess ideally we would have this be the holy one, right? If we can play hyper-aggressive phase 1, then the Haligtrake Talisman is going to be way better. So yeah, that's the problem, is that we do just take metric fuck tons of damage without any sort of physical resist on this. Because we're preparing for the phase 2 that's kicking our ass, not the phase 1 that's also kind of kicking our ass. Oh, we have 16 rune arcs, though. Let's strategize a little bit. I think this might be the rune arc for us. Let's just take the super... Let's take the super ember. Whoa! Look how much extra HP we have. We're over halfway across the screen. So I think that's gonna help us just tank a little bit harder in the first phase, because it's very difficult to dodge his ground attacks, and we'll be able to take a little bit that damage a little better in phase 2. If you're wondering how the hell you're supposed to beat this game with a melee build, I will say it's a lot harder than with a ranged build, but you also have much better armor, because you're not going to be so reliant on the light armor that we're reliant on to get the fuck out of the way. You get better at tanking damage, and also you do way more damage, so that's the trade-off. Okay, so that can hit the walls. Okay, let's recover a little bit. I like that we have kind of the same tools. So it's really a race of damage. Obviously, his advantage is that he can stack, and my advantage is I have Scarlet Rock, which was way better. See, Malekith is a cool boss because of the damage. The Golden Order cannot be restored. Yeah. So Malekith is Marika's version of Blythe. We don't know about Malenia and Mikola's version. I assume they'll appear in the DLC, though. Death. We're gonna need that.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Welcome to the final area in the game. We've been here before, but not quite like this. Leyndell Ashen Capital. Leyndell has been buried under the ash. We can no longer access the old Leyndell. This is a point of no return. The catacombs are obviously still accessible via warps. There's one thing we can do, though, before we explore here. We can spike our way over to the Table of Lost Grace. Yes, I am aware. That's why we're here. Oh, she's dead. Oh. Holy shit, yeah, Malekith's armor is really cool as well. I'm just gonna use his runes to buy his armor. So in my previous playthrough, I actually grabbed his black sword and used that as my final weapon. So I guess I am kind of tied to this death. I think it's super cool. I don't know. You can tell when I grew up in the early 2000s. But what I want to do now is find a non-Bell. I don't think he's a Bell. We gotta duplicate. Probably in Liurnia, right? That sounds right. Mausoleum compound. Oh, right, because now the air tree is, like, really blazing. So now the lands of between are going to be filled with the little flecks of ash, because it's such a big tree burning. Very cool. I think this is the one with the bell, right? This one should let us do all of them. I think the other one doesn't have a bell. Not that I can tell the difference. No, this one doesn't have a bell. Okay. So we can... This is the one we want to use for Malekith. Because we can grab his Black Blade, which is a very cool spell, and I want to give it a shot.
I see.
You still alive, at least?
Who are you? Oh,
Oh,
must
no.
be a blacksmith.
He's forgotten.
Now, let's get smithing. Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
That's not really fucking sad at all.
I see. So it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the round table hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay. I'll remain with he made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness in whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord to him. So slay her with the weapons he smithed. Slay the god Marika, who cursed us all.
I will try. And for our friend, too. She encouraged us. I love the little effect of the ash. Huh. Wonder where he went. Yeah, at least all the gross shit in there is getting cleaned up. 46 faith is quite a bit, and it takes up 2 slots. And we're going to use in this last slot. I think we're just gonna go with... We're gonna want the physical defense, and we're facing another boss that's kind of like Malenia in terms of like damage, sheer damage output. So we'll go with that. And then we'll obviously take our heals. And then for the final boss, we'll take... whatever grants us holy resistance. Which I guess is nothing, so... Lindell, capital of Ash. We'll get to try out our new spell, of course. Then we are yet golden. I believe this is sewer access if you haven't done anything down there. But I guess we can check. Yeah. Oh, cool. It actually gives us something unique. The Crimson Amber Medallion. Crimson Amber Medallion +2. Very nice. And there is quite a bit to explore here. There's even a couple of bosses. So, not sure where we're gonna end today. We're at about 1 hour and 10. So I'd like to think we have about 50 minutes left. So we'll see what we can get done. I think we'll probably leave the last 2 bosses. Oh, hey, Corwin. How's everything going?
It's you. I finally come to understand. The Master was nothing more than a madman.
No, I think he was actually pretty
Championed by a
wise.
vain and ruinous delusion. He rejected the perfection of the Golden Order.
The Golden Order
seeking
sucked.
to supplant our glorious faith with his own. Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Look at it. The culmination of perfection. Burning before our very eyes.
Yeah, you're delusional, dude.
Oh, I finally come. The Master was nothing enchant.
I presume we'll find Old Mask's corpse around here somewhere then. Murdered by Corwin. We can still climb on the dragon. Head up here. This area is still mostly intact. was a site of grace up here, but I guess it's gone now. Oh, we can pull the lever and open the gate. Ooh, there's something big there. But first we gotta kill this guy. I think the reason, so you're thinking, oh, well this is a little weird. You're using the same thing twice. Actually, Black Blade and Blade of Death stack with each other. We're playing a little conservatively, but if you hit him with the sword does damage of its own. So if you hit them with the Black Blade itself, that was a heck of a fight. That's one of the mini bosses that is unlocked in this area. There's another one. Don't you worry, there's another one. We're gonna want this and this. Ooh, another somber. That's useful. Head in here and see if we can even head in here. I actually don't know. No, I guess we can't. No, there's nothing down there. Kinda wish we had the horse for this area, but I guess it's fine. So we should probably fight the other boost for this area. And then... this is where he pinned me. Yeah. There's still a bit to explore, so we should definitely just focus on exploration before fighting any of the bosses. I don't believe there's anything up there now. If there is, I'll find out about it next time, I'm sure. That's not a big deal. The big deal is... Know what's around here. This is the area, if you don't remember, see this leads up to that tower, there's the elevator in there, and that leads to the boss room where we fought Godfrey. So under us is that little, is where the perfumers were, and this path leads to where the Crucible Knight was. So these rooftops are newly accessible to us. The hero's rune. Nice. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is where there was a Crucible Knight and an Aroli guy, a little scarab. Oh, there's a big dome. Big golden dome. Let's go see what's in this. Big branch. Nothing else. Oh, here's the wall. Looks like everything got sealed up, but still reverse around here a little bit. Can we get in here? Yeah. Looks like our page friend is gone. And yeah, this part is basically the same as it was, because we can go visit Bach. Obviously, we lose this. Everything beyond here is the same. Although I guess it doesn't count it as discovered. Alright. It's slightly modified.
Bonk the sea ready to make... We're going...
Yes, my friend. I believe everything beyond here is the same. I shouldn't have to reactivate any graces back here. But we're not gonna head that way. Hello, the Poshok. Welcome to the Strem. We are currently exploring the Landell Ashen capital. Yeah, the base of the elevator is buried. I believe this is back to where we started. This place is kind of very just wide open, so it's hard to really have a lot of identifiable landmarks. So, like, track progress. I think we've covered most of everything. I definitely feel like I've missed at least one thing, because we haven't found Gold Mask. Or at least his corpse. It's implied, at least at this point, that Brother Corwin murdered him. Couldn't call him brother anymore, just Corwin.
Oh, I finally got the master was nothing and Chan seeking to look at it.
You already told us all of that. I guess we'll reset. That'll reset his dialogue now that we've talked to him, and also, if you notice, we're warping to where our friend Bach is instead of way, because I forgot to go this way. Because if you remember, there is stuff that we could go through the door, the gate, beyond this wall. But now, obviously, the gate is buried. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, definitely a fun game, and very good for streaming. I really appreciate the views, if you're enjoying it. That was the hope, was that some people would find it relaxing, because I find this. Yes, Latenna is great. Unfortunately, I don't think there's... Oh, you know what? Actually, the last boss we might get to use her on. Because the last boss is an asshole. Definitely saw a way to jump down here. I was just over here, right? Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. No, I guess I'm not. How do we get over there? I guess we could just take the Great Rifts of Rold. Yeah, I think that Latenna will probably use her in the last boss fight as our buddy, because it's because she's been our best friend throughout this whole journey, and then also I don't want to chase the Elden Beast for 7 hours while he runs around like an asshole. But, yeah. I don't know about the second to last boss fight. I'll have to figure that one out. I mean, if we beat Malenia, we can beat him, but... we should definitely switch this back. Physical damage is our worry for the time being. And then, of course, we go to holy damage only, so... Last boss fight is very interesting for how its phases are structured. Oh. I thought the horse was gonna die. No. The horse was fine. Alright. Sure. Alright, we avoid the little archer. You're sleeping, so you're not gonna notice me. Okay, you noticed me. Whatever. Now we load up. Oh, somebody died. Yeah, back off, that's right. this is how we're gonna trick the game and letting us explore this area. Oh, you're just out here. You're just chilling. I thought you had to like shock me or something. Nope, no jump scare. He's just there. Let's go with blame. You believe we still are getting golden seeds in the last area of the game? Oh, okay, right, there's two of them. Alright. Now I remember. Okay. Well, the good news is they can hit each other. Okay, you go there. I have to imagine these guys are immune to rot. They hit each other. We don't really have time to exploit that. Ow. That was almost very nasty. Oh, that's a third one. That's a third. There's three. Let's just stack one on there. Oh wow, that really does do a lot of damage. The black blade hitting them does a massive amount of poison damage, apparently. Well, one of them just died. And that's two. And you will be three. I don't know why I remember there being only one here, but... out of here. And Finish. Oh, okay. That's 3 of them. Now I gotta figure out how to get that. I wonder if that's another somber. Ooh, Erdtree's favor +2 is nice. No way there's a 4th, right? That would be ridiculous. I guess they're coming out of the woodwork. I guess the implication is like, because we don't get actually any golden seeds out of those guys, so I guess the implication is that maybe they're underdeveloped or something. And they're just coming out of the woodwork because we set the tree on fire, which I guess makes sense. Is an interesting lore, though. Is everything kind of, but the order is falling apart. That was one of the last big things out here. Now we can go visit our buddy, see if his dialogue changed. If not, then I guess we head into the capital. There's 2 different routes we can take. And we'll take both. Oh, wait. There's something we missed over here. Rune Arc, I will take that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Corwin. He's dropped his bell bearing and his robe. He's dead, I guess. Nothing in here. Sounds like our friend the gargoyle is still around here. Yeah, that was this way. We want to go this way. Oh, it looks so cool at night. I wonder if there's anything up here. Doesn't look like it. Back here. There's usually good rewards for exploring, but I feel like at this point in the game, they're kind of out of rewards, so not as much to find in the very late game. I mean, everything you do find is sick as hell, but there's just not as much stuff for them to give you. But for the most part in this game, they do a really good job of spreading out the rewards, so not gonna complain too hard. Because they've otherwise done a pretty fantastic job. Would otherwise be very difficult, as Tears of the Kingdom proves. Is that branch gone? Yeah, it looks like it is. That's what I was gonna go investigate next, but... Oh, Gold Mask! There he is. Gold Mask doesn't really get us anything. Gold Mask is one of the guys from the intro cutscene, so with one exception, all of the intro cutscene characters give you an ending. We obviously missed out on the Dung Eaters because we turned him into a little puppet, but we have not missed out. We got Thea's, and we have not yet missed out on Gold Mask. It's left us a rune. Thank you, my friend. And then I think that's it. I'll very quickly run over to one more place, and then we are done. We'll head up to talk to Gideon. We saw in the that little open hole. And I think that's where we'll end the stream, is talking to our friend Gideon, who's gonna probably give us some good advice, you know, because he's clearly a nice guy. He's proven that, you know, the innocents he murdered for not any particularly good reason, you know, his treatment of his adopted daughter, all of that definitely points to him being a nice fellow who's going to give us some good advice and help us face off against these last couple big boys. Although I guess no, I think there's one more intro cutscene character. That we there's 5 intro cutscene characters. 2 of them don't have endings, but are very important to the story. Gideon and the other one, and we've now met Dung Eater and obviously Dung Eater Fia and Gold Mask. We've gotten the 2 endings of 3, and then all that's left is the other 2 characters from the intro cutscene. We have kind of met one of them, and obviously the other is Gideon. No, we already kicked his ass. Let's see. I wanted to see what was over here, because this is where the tree used to be. And I kind of like didn't go this way, because I was like, oh, we'll go up the tree, but then I looked and the tree's not there, so I guess I'm just blind. I don't think there's anything new. I think this area has to be unchanged because of the way Colosseums were implemented. But maybe down here there's something cool. Yeah, because we can't go over there anymore. And then we'll warp back to save some time. I didn't mean to do that. Looks like the gladiators are gone, though. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Guess we can open the Colosseum. Ooh, missed an item. That's not a very good item, but we'll open the Colosseum, then we'll head out. Talk to our friend Gideon, and then that will be the end of this stream. And the last stream will be the final boss. It's not really any interest in the PvP stuff, and the PvP stuff, yeah, PvP. I'm not very good, as you can probably tell, so I don't really get a lot of enjoyment out of the PvP aspect. But, no shade to anybody who does. That's definitely a very integral part of this games. These games, not this games. And for the people who enjoy it, it's very fun. we're headed. No, I picked the wrong direction. And running around Ashen Capital is not the most exciting thing I know, but unfortunately, that's just how this is going to be. Ashen Capital is definitely very late AM Elden Ring, where it's just kind of a little empty, but it's okay, because the rest of the game is fine. It's just that they kind of ran out of stuff. Be cool if they gussied it up in Shadow of the Erdtree, but I don't think they will. This is a hell of a run back, but I guess they don't expect you to actually do a run back here. Because, LMAO. Hey, Gideon, how you doing?
Ah, I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas,
None shall
take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue.
Struggle until eternity.
Until eternity.
Ooh, ow. Oh shit, he has his own! He's got Scarlet Aeonia too.
You fought well until now.
Well, that is the lost to Pinwheel of of Elden Ring. Lost to Gideon. Oh, there's a Marika stake. Okay, that solves it. Can't believe I lost a fucking Gideon Ofnir. Alright. I should have just brought the magic resist, but whatever. Yeah, that magic thing does a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, we've beaten Moog, so he can do that. Yeah, what spells he can use changes depending on,
You fought well until now.
Ow. Yeah, what spells he can use changes depending on which optional bosses you've beaten. So him being able to use the big magic attack, I don't remember which specific boss that is, but yeah, you kind of fucked yourself with that one. But we'll bring the Spelldrake Talisman. We're gonna have to be really careful. I don't want to lose the 200,000. Not that it's a huge deal at this point in the game. Yeah, see, he's also got a bunch of Moog shit. He's got the Rancor the Rykard's Rancor. Beating Rykard. Maybe the magic is from beating Renala. Oh shit, he's got that spell too. He really is copying me. That's frickin' that glintstone comet spam is nasty. I feel bad. This is like the easiest boss in the game that's not called Soldier of God, so. I don't think this will help. Realistically, we should go back and grab the magic resist spell, but Dick, you're dead.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Yeah, look at his bloated, gross armor. And by the way, yes, a person can kill a god. You sack of shit. Oh, there is some of this still alive. Most of it's burned off, but... yeah. Well, we will have to try to kill a god with the holy weapon, which is a fun time, so I hear. I believe everything up there is the same, but we can take a quick look. We can get to basically the next thing, finish up our exploring, because next time is going to be the big ones. So the Lord has returned at long last, the first Lord to brandish the Elden Ring once more. You remember the lore, the first Elden Lord was a guy called Godfrey, and he was kicked out by America. He decided he wasn't good enough for her, and she went with Radagon. Of course, we later learned that Radagon was Marika, so that's a bit of an odd thing, but... ooh, goodies. Aired Tree Heal, the final heal. Which I don't think is like actually usable. I think it's probably too slow and too expensive. But there's our final challenges. the first Elden Lord, Radigan, the second Elden Lord, and then the God. We've got, how close are we to another level up? I think we should be like around 2. Yeah, we're very close to 2. Maybe I'll put them both into Dex. But we can switch to these. I think the colors match a little better there. I wish I could kind of... No, I guess not. I guess I wish the skirt was a little bigger on this, but... There we go. Our final foes await. And I believe... Well, we don't want this. We should get at least a little setup. We're gonna want this. We should pick our spells as well. Very fast boss. Black Flame Ritual might be useful. I kind of like this loadout, honestly. I think this is a good loadout for this boss. We're gonna swap this for the second boss, though, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think this is the right loadout. We want Quiche. We want Finlay. We haven't really gotten a chance to use Finlay. So I guess we'll take Finlay for this fight. Last fight, though, we're gonna want probably Latenna, but only for phase 2. She'll be dead in phase 1. But she'll be super helpful in phase 2, and making this fight at least a little bit less extremely painful. And because these fights are going to be pretty long, I want to finish anything else up today. We're going to head to the Palace Approach. We're going to grab a couple thousand more souls that we have. Everything we need. I already got everything I need. Probably could have also just used the, like, 1 soul we got, but whatever. What do we want to put these in? Mine might not hurt. I don't know how much we're healing with our FP things. Let's actually see if we can figure that out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. How much do these restore? I wish it told us. That would be kind of useful information. This is really our last level up. We want to cast things a tiny bit faster, or do we want to get an extra, maybe, sliver of cast? Honestly, it feels like we're probably fine. I don't know about the last fight. We might need to swap another thing in like we did with Rykard, but... Vig isn't really going to... I mean, it is going to help us. An extra 30 health, though, is not substantial enough. We would need to probably get this to 60 for it to be substantial. Cast speed here would probably be the best thing we could invest in. Even if it's only a tiny bit faster, that will save us in these next fights. So that's that. And then I think we just want to warp here. I thought Corwin invades you, but that's the only other thing we can check. And then we're just ready for our final foe. The I guess he doesn't invade. We did get his stuff, so I assume that means he's done for and we don't have to worry about him anymore, but worth taking a look around a little bit. But it doesn't look like he's here. Yeah, that would have aggroed him. Figured all the divine towers. Let's head. Oh, that is the other thing, is we should figure out what. I think we're fine, because the extra health is what we want here. Because this next boss does a lot of damage. It's like Malenia, but more damage and more health, but none of the healing. It does more damage, has more health, but doesn't heal like Malenia does. Which is like the huge part of what makes her strong, as well as obviously her waterfowl. But that is where we are going to end the penultimate episode. Asterisk, I guess, because we'll probably be bringing the series back when Shadow of the Erdtree drops, probably sometime next year. But for now, the penultimate episode of Elden Ring. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. It depends on how things are going, but tomorrow's Tuesday, so I should be able to stream. But thank you again for watching, and bye!